Hi everyone, welcome to Learning Skills 40 with Dr. Araksya Arutyunyan. Today we will be discussing working memory and some strategies to support your working memory in order to improve on study skills. So what is working memory? Working memory is a function that allows us to hold information in our mind while working with it and mentally manipulating it. Working memory is critical in the process of storing information in long-term memory. It is also critical in retrieving previously learned information from memory. Most of the work in the memory system occurs in the working memory, while information is managed, manipulated, and transformed. So what are some challenges people may experience with working memory? Difficulty remembering facts and procedures, such as new vocabulary words, verb conjugations, or mathematical procedures. Exhibit slow retrieval of information. Fail to follow instructions despite repeated instructions. Place-keeping errors such as losing track of steps completed or steps yet to be completed, and either repeats steps needlessly or constantly has to start over. Difficulty starting work and or staying on task. This often leads to abandoning the task and not doing it, and losing track of belongings. So what are some strategies you can use to support your working memory and improve it? Break a series of numbers or words into smaller chunks. For example, rather than trying to remember 081127882, break series into 081, 127, 882. Makes it easier to remember. Break large tasks into smaller tasks, then work on one task at a time. For example, if you have a large essay due, a 5-page essay, for example, you can break it up into smaller chunks and complete one paragraph every day instead of trying to complete the whole thing in one day. Write down instructions, tasks, assignments, and other to-do things on yellow paper with red or black ink. The color helps your brain recall the information. Give yourself an opportunity to engage with material in multiple ways. A combination of seeing it, hearing it, and doing it can support learning. So read your text, listen to the lecture, and try to practice what you learned. Color coding can help your brain recognize and recall information. For example, highlight math formulas in yellow, definitions in green, exponents in blue, and so on. Study for shorter periods of time throughout the day, rather than for an extended period of time in one sitting. For example, study a topic or concept for 25 minutes at a time throughout the day instead of for 2 straight hours in one sitting, and take maybe 5 to 10-minute breaks in between. When reading new material, try to connect the new concepts and ideas to things you already know or have read or seen. So make connections from text to text. For example, if you're reading something in your textbook and you recognize reading something similar in another book, connect those two in your mind. Text to self. If you're reading about something in a textbook, how does it apply to yourself or to your close circle? Text to the world. What you're reading in your textbook, how does it apply to the world around you? Or even text to media. If you're reading about a concept in your book, do you recall hearing about it on the news or seeing it on Instagram, and so on? Try to make connections. And finally, repeat, repeat, repeat. Repeat information you're learning. Repeat it aloud to yourself write it multiple times, discuss it with others, and so on. Repeating in different ways codes the information in different parts of your brain, and it makes it easier to recall later during an exam.